Hello everyone. Very happy to see you all here because today we're going to discuss the German economic sentiment, which will be out in about 10 minutes. So me and my colleague Max are going to discuss the fundamentals and the technicals. Once again, I would like to remind you that it's a leading indicator of economic health, since investors and analysts are highly informed by virtue of their job, and changes in their sentiment can be an early signal of future economic activity. And as you can see, at the current moment, the forecast stands at 31.9, whereas the prior figure stood at 29.7. Yes, and just a little bit about the projections from different banks and firms on the German economic sentiment. And according to their views, we have the Bloomberg survey summary, where the median estimate stands at 31.9, average estimate stands at 31.1, high estimate stands at 35, and low estimate stands at 25, whereas the number of estimates this time has reached 33. So continuing sorry, something with my laptop. Yes. Once again, if we will recover German economic sentiment estimates, this early survey has a significant impact on the euro. In the past few months, the index has gone south and fell short of expectations, hitting a low of 29.7 points in July. The all-European number stands at 42.7. Will the current relief in the Greek crisis support a recovery? That's the question which Forex Crunch addresses to all of us. A small rise to 31.1 points is on the cards for the main German number, and 43.9 on the European figure. So yeah, a little bit more in particular about the euro-dollar currency pair. So the pair plunged on heavy selling this morning as price tumbled more than 60 pips after the pair managed to maintain itself above the key support level of 1.0850 and remained stuck in a range between the mentioned level and 1.1500. And we switched to a lower time frame between 1.0850, the previous low. Yeah. On the other hand, the dollar was lower against Canadian dollar, Norwegian krona, Swedish krona, and particularly the sterling. The latter currency has halted losses against the greenback on early Monday after the sharp losses last week as the DOE policy meeting held unpleasant surprises about the future of monetary policy. Going forward, we will continue this week with the U.S. Retail sales, I guess, also, but for the time being, once again, we will continue with the German economic sentiment, and what's most importantly, the community, Dukascopy community members poll, where they expect, when they vote for the impact on euro, US dollar currency pair, and as you can see, the traders went with the bull this time, 64.86% bullish votes versus 35.14% bearish votes. And day trader says that since German ZEW sentiment is an index that measures the economists and analysts' view of German's economy, we should expect further optimism in the largest EU economy, as they have been very predictable in the entire year, projecting a positive sentiment. Even market consensus see the figure coming up to 32 from a low of 29.7 of a previous reading, and Volkas is with the bears this time. He believes that euro struggles to build above 1.10 and forecast is higher than previous result. Thus, it is doubtful that forecast will be beat substantially. He believes downside is more likely. Thank you very much. And right now, I would like to pass the floor to Max, who's going to cover the technicals.
Thank you very much, Paulina. Hello, everybody. I hope you have a great Tuesday. So yes, we are discussing the German ZEW economic sentiment today, as Paulina has just already mentioned. And not only the euro-dollar currency pair has the positive sentiment. Today we are going to discuss the euro-Australian dollar currency pair right now, which also has quite bullish sentiment at the moment. Almost 54% of all open positions are long right now. And we have a positive surprise strategy because the expectations are fairly positive. Paulina has already told about that. Speaking about some expectations, for instance, BNP Paribas and Citigroup, they expect the ZEW sentiment to increase as high as 35 points in August. For instance, Danske Bank expects it at 34 points, while Deutsche Postbank expects it at 33 points. At the same time, we also have some negative expectations, for instance, from Commerzbank, which expects the economic sentiment to decline as low as 25 points in August. So, yes, quite a big range, quite a wide range of opinions from big financial institutions on the matter. So speaking about the strategy itself and the currency pair we are discussing right now, so as you can see, not only the sentiment is positive, we also have the pending orders quite bullish on this currency pair at the moment. So speaking now about the strategy itself, we see that the pair at the moment is trading at 1.504847 level, and the pair actually has been somewhat volatile in the past couple of hours, possibly waiting for this most important data release in Europe today. And as usually, of course, to project the possible market reactions after the data is published in around 2.5 minutes from now, let's have a look at the previous market reactions, which haven't been so strong in the last 5 months, because the ZEW economic sentiment is not considered as the most important news release. For instance, if we compare it to the US retail sales, which we are going to discuss on Thursday, as Paulina has also already mentioned. So speaking about the average market reactions for the last 5 months from now, the average reaction was 13 pips. So not that strong one, but nevertheless, if we take it into account, we can actually place the first take profit level around the first resistance zone, just some 7-8 pips above the current market price. And the reason for such a small projection for the take profit level is that the reactions themselves are not that strong for this data release, and what is most importantly is that in case the numbers are released pretty much in line with expectations or are just slightly above or below the forecast, we even may see almost no reaction on this currency pair. So that's why we have the first take profit level just some 8-9 pips above the current market price. And the same goes for the first stop loss level, which is placed at 1.5032 level. At the same time, if we see some stronger movements in the economic sentiment numbers, we can also see stronger market reaction from this currency pair and all currency pairs of the euro. So the second take profit level at the moment is placed at 1.5060 level, and the stop loss subsequently is placed at 1.5026. So speaking about the technical indicators, since I have just 20 seconds to go, so we see that they are moderately bullish on the euro at the moment, but actually they don't say that much as the market sentiment does, which is actually strongly bullish to towards the euro right now. But I guess we just have some couple of seconds to go till the data is finally released, and we will see the numbers in our chat section. We have somewhat bearish reaction on the euro, some just slight bearish reaction. Yes, we have worse than expected data. Actually, it came in line with the Commerzbank expectations just perfectly. If the economic sentiment declined to 25 points in August, it is down from 29.7 we have seen in July, and it is of course worse than expected. The average expectation of Bloomberg analysts stood at 31.9, and of course therefore we have somewhat bearish market reaction from the euro, but as I have said, there is only a slight movement from the previous data, from the previous number, and from the expectation. Therefore, we don't have that strong reaction from the euro. So the overall market reaction in the last minute was only 5 pips to the downside, and if we take the last couple of minutes, the currency pair has declined by some 12-13 pips. If we take last 3 minutes of trading. So no strong reaction from the euro-Australian dollar currency pair. I'm pretty sure that the same situation takes place at the moment with other euro currency pairs, for instance, the euro-dollar currency pair. But nevertheless, the data is as it is, quite a bit worse than expected, but still far above zero, which still indicates that the economic sentiment in Germany is at quite good levels. For instance, if we take the current situation reading, which even increased to 65.7 points in August. So I guess that for now it will be all from my side on the technical part for the data released on the German economic sentiment for today. So thank you very much for listening. See you all tomorrow when we are going to have the research webinar as usually at 12 p.m. GMT. But for now, thank you very much, and I give the floor back to you, Polina.
Thank you, Max. Yeah, guys, once again, to sum up, the German economic sentiment turned out to be worse than expected this time. However, let's not get all negative and stuff. Let's talk about something really pleasant. For example, the banner that is hanging above my head and saying "Sim dating." Definitely check this one out. Because Dukascopy, your favorite broker, is participating in this one-of-a-kind, exquisite, I would say, event, and be sure to check this one out. You will surely be able to know something a little bit more, and you will get into details out there, and you will be able to register, which is the most importantly, and in case if you have any questions, our 24/7 support will be very happy to provide you with any kinds of information. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, and we will see you very soon. Stay tuned for the next webinar here on television. Take care and goodbye.